Hello everyone, I'm Kim Bearden and I'm a librarian for St. Tammany Parish Schools. Welcome to Story Time. Well, today I'm going to read an age-old story about a grandma and a granddaughter and some danger that happens in between. And you're wondering, could that be Little Red Riding Hood? It certainly is, but today there is a twist. It is a Cajun Red Riding Hood, and it is called Petite Rouge, a Cajun Red Riding Hood, and it is written by Mike Artell, illustrated by Jim Harris. Now, I've lived in Louisiana for 20 years. I am not a Cajun, but I will do my best with the accents and with the language. It really is a fun story to read, and it's really fun if you can hear a true Cajun read it, because you probably wouldn't understand them. But I will do my best. In the meantime, I wanted to share with you, in Louisiana, there is something you always add to your food, and that would be some sort of hot sauce. Whether it's Tabasco, Louisiana, Tiger, there's always some sort of hot sauce that you add to your food. And in this story, it is the hot sauce that makes a difference. So let's get started with Petite Rouge, a Cajun Red Riding Hood. Back in the swamp where that Spanish moss grow, I heard me a story from a long time ago, and a little old house that been built out of wood. Live a little girl people call Petite Rouge, Riding Hood. One day when her grandmère come down with the flu, Petite Rouge mama told her what she got to do. Take her this gumbo and tree her 2 sweater, and some of this boudin gon' make her feel better. You can take the pirogue with that big long push pole. Then there's just one more thing that you need to be told. Don't stop in the swamp, don't you stop on the way, 'cause the swamp's full of gator share, that's where they stay. So you can take that cat in the pirogue with you and bring yourself home just as soon as you true. Petite Rouge take that food, and her cat, Cajun too. Then jump in that pirogue like she told to do. Mama wave adieu, and Cajun he wave back as he float through the swamp where the water look black. Don't be long when they see by a stump a big long green log that got plenty of bump. That log it come close to the pirogue and say, "Now what you two doing out here, s'il vous plaît?" It was Claude, that old gator. Petite Rouge got a hunch. That old Claude thinking he'd like to have her for lunch. "We taking this food to my grandmère," she say, "and I got me this pole, so you get out the way." "Pardon, mademoiselle, I don't mean to be rude. I thinking that maybe you share some you food. A taste of that boudin or shrimp étouffée? That's all that I want, then get out of the way." Petite Rouge raised that pole way up high in the air, and she looked at old Claude and she gave him a stare. "I'm counting the tree, and if you still there, this pole gonna hit you where you'll part your hair." And when she say 1, old Claude back out the way. He know that the girl, sure enough, mean what she say. Then little Petite Rouge pushed that pirogue again, and old Claude closed his eyes, and old Claude start to grin. "I got an idea, and I know what to do. I'll get me that food, and that little girl too." That gator swim fast, and then quick as the mouse, he up on the porch of Grandma's old house. He opened the door and then stick in his head, and then he see Grandma asleep in the bed. He tried to tiptoe, and she doin' hear no sound, but his tail bumped the shelf and 2 cups fall down. When they hit the floor, crash! It break out them cup, and Grandma she hear it, and Grandma she wake up. "Scare!" she exclaim, "I know this ain't right." Then she run in the closet and locked that door tight. Ha! Oh, Claude laughed. You can hide, that's okay. In fact, it's more better with you out the way. Claude put on the nightgown and Grandma's nightcap, then jumped into bed like he'd taken a nap. He pulled up the covers round his big old green head and pretended he's Grandma just lying in bed. And sure enough, right soon, there's a knock at the door, and Claude say, "Come in! What you stay outside for?" And in walked Cajun and Petite Rouge Riding Hood, and they look at their Grandma, and she don't look good. Petite Rouge, she say, "Grandma, your face, it's all green, and your skin got them bumps. Now, what do that mean?" Oh, Claude make a smile, and he say, "It's that flu. It make me all green with them bumps, that's for true. Why don't you come closer, 'cause I want to see all that good food your mama don't cook for poor me." Petite Rouge Riding Hood and then Cajun the cat, they take a step closer from where they was at. Petite Rouge, she say, "Grandma, I know you been sick, but I tainted my eyes. Be playing on me a trick. Your mouth is kind of big and your nose kind of long, and I got me a feeling that something bad wrong. Oh, I've been rubbing my nose with them tissues, sick Lord, and my nose look funny 'cause I rub it too hard." "Now come one step closer," say Claude, kind of sweet, "'cause I'm thinking that maybe it's about time to eat." Petite Rouge and Cajun get up real close. When Claude smiled, Cajun turned as white as them ghosts. Petite Rouge, she said, "Grandma, your teeth big and white." And Cajun and me know that something ain't right. And that's when Claude laughed and he said, "Oh, may we, it ain't right for you, but it sure is right for me." Claude throw off them sheep. Petite Rouge shout, "Aye! It's that gator who want to make lunch out of me." Claude crawl out the bed and then onto the floor. Then Petite Rouge knows she got some trouble for sure. But Cajun the cat, he know what to do. He's smart for a cat, yeah, you know that for true. When Claude turned his back, Cajun ran to the table and jumped on top just as fast as he able. He find him the bottle that say red hot sauce. Then he reached back his arm and he gave it a toss. He see Petite Rouge catch the sauce in her hand. Then he pull out that basket, a piece of boudin. He tossed that boudin just when Claude start to hiss. Cajun cross his fingers and hope she don't miss. Petite Rouge watch that boudin come fly through the air. Then she reach up and catch it. But guess who right there? That's right, it was Claude. Petite Rouge knew one thing. Oh, Claude mouth ain't open 'cause he liked to sing. She take that hot sauce and for count to 2. She soaked that boudin with hot sauce, true and true. She shoved that boudin right in front of Claude's nose. Just about the same time, Claude done snap his jaws closed. He think he done bite Petite Rouge Riding Hood, and at first Claude be thinking, she tastes pretty good. But then he stopped chewing and closed back his eye. He sit up and think maybe he gonna die. He make them backflip 'cause that boudin's so hot. And next thing you know, his tail tied in them knot. He dance all around, he don't know what to do. His mouth feel like fire, his nose burning too. So into the swamp with his mouth open wide, Claude jump in that water to cool off inside. And then from that closet, Grandma, she peek out, 'cause she want to see what be making Claude shout. And when she see Claude in that swamp, jumping round, She come out the closet and dance up and down. Then Grandmère Tijon and Petite Rouge Riding Hood be roll on that floor, and they laugh they self good. Then Grandmère stand up and she dust off her clothes. She say, "Whoo, that was sure a good smell to my nose. Now pull up some chair and let's take a look at all the good food your mama done cook." And soon they all eatin' that shrimp etouffee, boudin and gumbo with lots of filet. And when they all true, Petite Rouge tell Grandmère, "Go sit yourself down in that big rocking chair." Grandmère she sit down with Tijon on her lap. And soon Petite Rouge them all take a nap. And folks in the swamp say that sometimes they see an old claw hang around that old stump of a tree. "'Cause Claude, that old gator, he finally cooled down. But when he see people now, he don't come round. Old Claude reckon people be too hot to eat. He don't know that the hot sauce don't make all the heat. Old Claude, he's been tricked. So it all worked out good for Tijon, Grandmère, and old Petite Rouge Riding Hood." The end. Well, I sure hope you enjoyed Petite Rouge, a Cajun Riding Hood. It sure is fun to try to read as well. I want you to think about something, though, because really, in reality, hot sauce is not going to make a gator disappear. But what would you do if you saw a gator in a swamp? You can create something imaginative or give me real information. What would you do? Think about that. So, until next time, keep learning and keep reading. And now a message from Burrow. Burrow says, keep learning and keep reading. Right, Burrow?